Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of That's All Funny. I hope everyone's doing all right. It's the start of a new month. November 1st. It's the Day of the Dead, Dia de los Muertos. If you're into that, that's a Mexican thing. I'm sure you'll see a bunch of news about it because everyone likes to report about it on the day it is, and it's like, what is the Day of the Dead? We do a deep dive into this holiday for Mexicans or whatever they whatever they do. But yeah, I'm just here chilling. Just another day, trying to what is it? I don't know. Apply for jobs. Not sleep so much and just chill. I think I'm gonna be on. I think that Keanu's cast. I think today. I think that's today. If they still hit me up. If not, no worries. I'm not like too what's it called? Hurt if people reschedule or say, oh no, we changed our mind. No big deal. I don't really I honestly like could just chill. It gives me more time to chill than if they change their minds. But uh I'm used to it. I know the other day I made like a joke or a post on trans people or whatever, and this this girl that I had like asked if she wanted to be on the podcast. She was like, yeah, sure, da da da, and then she messages me after she sees that, like, I don't like how you made that, or people, trans people are people too. That's not, and like, uh, it's at the point where, like, so she was like, no, I don't want to be on the show. I'm like, no, no worries, no worries, I understand. But I joke about everything. Like, I'm literally, like, I joke about myself. I constantly say not a good person. I hate myself. I'm like my worst critic. So, like, I don't know. It trips me out when people start taking what I say seriously or literal. Cause I'm not like a person of anything at all. You know what I mean? And then that girl hit up this other girl that I had interviewed, and she told her, and then that girl was like, um, you know, my mod has told me that you're of what you said about trans people, so I would like to uh be taken off your podcast. And I'm like, that's cool, no worries. But it's just a whole, like, I get it, right? But it's like, dude, we all have opinions. Like, if mine's not right, that's cool, like, but then, like, don't lecture me like I don't know these things, whenever it's like, it's just my thoughts, like, what makes what I say, like, important, you know what I mean? Like, you're the one that's saying that's not anything I agree with, and it's like, okay, like, I'm sure there's a lot of things on the internet you don't agree with, like, just, move on. I don't know. But whatever, that's my rant. Like I said, I joke about a lot of things. There's a lot of, like, I don't know. Is so much. I try to just joke about the world because literally you have, like, these people, like, let's just say the trans people, right, wanting to not be misgendered, and it's like, okay, but you could tell they're like liking when they're misgendered, because then they can start their little soapbox of a thing of well, you misgendered me, that's not, so it's like a guessing game, where suddenly you have to be able to read their minds to not hurt their feelings. And even then, like, let's say you do guess right, they're still like, well, I wanted to be misgendered, and then the whole fact that, like, we have wars going on and people dying, kids dying, blah blah blah, and there are people here that just are worried about getting misgendered, where the people that don't have food and are about to die and the homeless, and it's like, okay, so this is the problem. Like, I don't know, whatever, guys. We've all been there, I guess. Uh, so let's look at the news here. Um, Critics are renewing calls for a TikTok ban, claiming the platform has an anti-Israel bias. And the way I see it, like, I don't know, TikTok is just like uh, for sewer dwellers at this point, which I love. I love going on TikTok and seeing like it's funny that everyone's like, oh, there's trans people trying to groom kids. Oh, there's like this anti-Israel bullshit, and then I'm on TikTok and I see like girls like vomiting or dancing with no bras on. You know what I mean? Like there's obviously there's different strokes for different folks on that with the algorithm. So just fix your algorithm. Go start liking certain things and it'll like reload, or whisper into your phone certain things and it'll stop picking up on it. Because if you're seeing anti-Israel bias, you're probably looking up anti-Israel shit. That's the way the phone knows it. Like reads your thoughts like Psycho Mantis in fucking Metal Gear Solid reads your save files, on your memory card from the PlayStation. Just put your controller in port two. Let's look here. Let's see. Boris Johnson suggested that COVID was nature's way of dealing with old people. And I kind of agreed with that. I had like a whole theory on that like if you're old and you can't kind of like survive the COVID, or it was gonna like naturally kill the weak and bring out the strongest, like some sort of eugenics thing. But I don't know. It's one thing to think it. It's another thing to say it out loud, and then to say it out loud if you're like a fucking prime minister or whatever. Which Boris Johnson, I don't get like why the hair's like that. He looks like a Bizarro Trump. I've always said that. He looks like fucking Bizarro Donald Trump. Especially with the hair all fucked up and then his face and then he's like British instead. But yeah, that's that. I file that under saying things no, keeping things in your head that you shouldn't say out loud. Let's see another headline here. Freezing temperatures, uncertainty, and concern among migrants living outside Chicago police stations. How are we going to survive winter here? And dude, like, who keeps moving these migrants? I mean, I know it's like a political battle when you're moving like migrants around and like putting them in this city and putting them in that city, putting them on a bus in this city. Uh, but yeah, I guess in Chicago, whoever sent them there knew it was gonna get super cold, and the migrants, aren't typical to that temperature, and they're just like, it looks like they're just sleeping on public transit and shit like that. Cardboard boxes and tents. So I mean that sucks, but it's obviously a political ploy to fuck with whoever's there. Like they just want to fuck with Chicago and lower everything that of value that goes there. But that's just politics. Am I right? Am I right or am I wrong? Um, Lastly, or at least what I have here, Maryland man who was second person to receive a pig heart transplant dies. And yeah, I'm seeing a picture of him. He looked really happy that he got that pig heart transplant, but he died 6 weeks after the highly experimental surgery. Uh, Man, that sucks to only last 6 weeks on a pig's heart. You know. According to the university, the heart had seemed healthy for the first month, but began to showing signs of rejection in recent days, and he died. Uh, I don't know. I don't know. It must feel weird to like have a pig's heart in your, like, where your heart is. You gotta feel that. I wonder if you start having like nightmares of whatever the pig saw before he died, or like you start snorting, like a pig, like like while sleeping. Um, Attempts at animal to human organ transplants, called xenotransplants, have failed over the decades as people's immune systems immediately destroy the foreign tissue. Scientists are trying again to use pigs that are genetically modified to make their organs more human-like. I don't know. That's pretty fucking futuristically dark. But whatever you gotta do, I guess, if you have the money, because this is some like white dude with some cool glasses, so he must have money to buy a genetically modified pig's heart. I wonder how that tastes in a taco. A genetically modified pig. I would want it with like 180% fat. Like no fucking regular meat in there, just all fat meat. But like I said, genetically modified to 100, 200%, so that it just like blows my mind, like changes the colors of my pupils in my eyes when I fucking bite into that taco with some fucking cheese and ketchup. Fucking ketchup. Ketchup's fucking great. I love ketchup. But anyways, that's it, guys. That's another episode for today. I want to thank y'all for listening. Listen anywhere podcasts are available. Just search That's All Funny. You could listen on YouTube, youtube.com/Lorenzo Ariola, where we have other videos too. You can help support the show directly through the Patreon, patreon.com/Lorenzo Ariola. $5 gets you everything, early episodes, other stuff. Man, what a deal. $5 a month. It's better than $99 a month. Very much better. And if you want to buy exclusive merchandise, check out the website, retrohorrorinc.com, where we have merchandise there. Just hit us up, message, whatever, on socials. We have prints there too, limited prints. But yeah, if you want to commission great art from a great artist, at Retro Horror Inc. on Instagram. I want to thank you for listening. Take care and have yourselves a good day and rest of your week.
Vad är det?